Happy Saturday. This is Sherry from Style Tips with Sherry. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you stopped by. I would love it if you would leave a comment so I could get to know you. Tell me who you are and how you found the channel. That would be amazing. And hey, you guys, if you're not new here and you've been around for a while, introduce yourself, because I know a lot of you kind of just watch the channel and don't say anything. And so I would love to know who you are and leave a comment below. And for you regulars who are always commenting, I so appreciate you. And it makes my day when I see your comments, and it's just wonderful. So if you are new around here, what I do on this channel is to help women of a certain age to look and feel your best. I have been in the fashion industry for a really long time. Like, I don't even want to tell you how long. It's close to 40 years now. And so I always say, I honestly probably would tell you that I've been in longer than 40 years because I feel like I've been in it ever since I was a little girl. Recently I found my photo from my second grade class, and I was the only one with a matching dress and purse in the class photo. So if that's you, we're the same. So I'm just so glad that you're here. And today what we're going to talk about is how to up-level your style for summer using 2 different types of pants and 3 different types of bottoms. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to really make that work. What I'm calling this look is resort inspired. And I think that sometimes we get so warm in the summertime, or, we're just so casual that we sometimes just throw on a pair of shorts and t-shirt or a tank and we call it a day. And I really, really feel like clothing is a way that we can express ourselves. And instead of just kind of settling for the normal clothes, like, the jeans and the t-shirt, or the shorts and the t-shirt, I want to help you really think outside the box a little bit. And for some of you, it won't be outside the box, but I really want to help you to just really up-level your look. And we're going to start with 2 pair of bottoms and 3 different types of tops that really will take you all kinds of places this summer. So whether you're going to your family reunion, or whether you're going to a wedding, or whether you're going to a graduation. Graduations are probably over by now, but let's say you're going to, maybe there's still a graduation, who knows? Or you're going to a convention, or a meeting, or a luncheon, or a Bible study, or whatever it is that you're doing. I want you to think about looking in your closet to see if you've got these 5 pieces. And if not, I'd like you to keep an eye out for these 5 pieces when you're out shopping, maybe at your local boutique. If you have the Closet Outfit Planner, we've linked to these pieces. And so just really thinking outside of maybe what your norm is. And I also think that when you go shopping, it's important that you have an intentional list. Like you just don't go and say, I just want to see what I like today. That is going to cause frustration every single time that you go. So have a list, kind of know what you're looking for. And today I'm going to talk about 5 of those that I think that would be amazing for you to have in your closet. All right, it's called resort inspired wear. And the 2 bottoms are either a kind of a flowy, they're both wide leg, kind of a flowy, beachy white pant, or a pair of wide leg pattern pants. And so you're going to see these everywhere. They are very popular and trending this summer. And so those are the 2 bottoms that I want you to look for. And then the tops that I want you to look for are off shoulder. This top right here is actually an off shoulder top. I can do this with it if I want to, or I can just sort of leave it right here on the edges. I think I prefer it that way. That way I'm not so bare up top, but it's totally up to you. I could use an accessory with it if I wanted. I'm gonna give you some tips on what to do with accessories in just a minute. But so off the shoulder top is one style of top I want you to look for. Number 2 is I want you to look for a pattern that is called a tropical floral. And so this is tropical floral. Tropical floral, you can see one behind me over there. It's just kind of bigger and bolder. Now, for you gals who are tiny, maybe don't go for the huge ones, but look for tropical floral prints. And then the third type of top that I want you to look for is what is called a poncho inspired top. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through what to do, 6 ways actually to put these outfits together and how they can really turn your wardrobe around this summer. And it's a great way to pack too, because it's mix and match. All right, so here we go. So tip number 1, let's take a look at the wide leg pant. The beachy pant and the pattern print. If you are wearing these pants, this type of pant, I want you to wear a slimmer type of top with it. Pick one of the pop colors that's in the pant if you're doing the pattern pant and pull it together so you have a great outfit. Look at this outfit we're showing here that I've got up here. That's the orange top and the resort inspired pattern pant. Do you see it's a solid top, but it's a slimmer type of top. Your tip is if you are going to be wearing a wider leg bottom, I want you to go slimmer on top. Okay, so let's say you aren't the at your ideal weight. Let's say you're like, okay, Sherry, I'm not slim. I don't want to wear a slim top. You can still wear one that's not so oversized. So if you wore one that has, we'll show a picture up here, just one that has just maybe a little bit of a flow that's kind of at the body, you could even tuck it up, tuck it in a little bit. I'm showing you a picture of myself right here. And so you can kind of see what I did with that. It's not super slim, but it's got a little bit of movement where at least I can tuck it in the middle, or I could have taken a necklace or take a necklace, put it in the center. But the thing is, I want you to think slimmer top, wider leg bottom. All right. Now, same pants that you're seeing here. Let's look just at the beachy pant for a second. If you are going to get a pair of beachy wide leg pant, they're typically in a fabric like a cotton or a linen. Careful with that. A lot of times they do come in poly. Be careful if you're hot natured because they might burn you up. You'd be better in like a cotton or linen. But I would suggest that your beachy pants this season are a lighter neutral, white, tan, beige, ivory, kind of sticking to that. I think it's a fresher look. I think it gives a relaxed, a comfortable look. So whether you're kind of going to a beach party or whether you're going to, an evening party, you can still get away with these based on what you do with the top. Again, we want it to be a little bit slimmer on top, right? But then when you're wearing the top, you can put a tropical floral with it. Just pull whatever the neutral color is on the bottom, pull that into the pattern that you're going to do on top. And I do like having the neutral bottom and then a top that's on top that has some pattern to it, some color to it. All right. And that's where your tropical floral comes in. All right. So let's take a look at tip number 2. So tip number 2 is if you are wearing one of these tops that I talked about, your poncho style top or your tropical floral top, let's say it might be a little oversized. Maybe you've got an off the shoulder top that tends to be a little oversized. Actually, I don't know that you're going to find a lot of those. Typically your off the shoulder tend to have a little more slimmer body to them for some reason. Not sure why, but they do. Anyway, if you are going to wear one of these tops, I want you to wear a slimmer bottom. You could wear shorts. You can wear a slim ankle pant. Ladies, I like to bring this up every summer, but I really want you to stay away from capris. I do not think that they are a good look once we get past a certain age, but I honestly don't think they're a good look anytime. they typically hit at the fullest part of our legs, and it's just not attractive. And so I would go longer with an ankle style or shorter with shorts, like right above the knee. All right. Number 3, when getting the beachy pants or the resort inspired pant, try to find one that's a pull on and that has a flat front. Especially the reason is because if you're going to wear a slimmer top with it, you don't want there to be any kind of bulk right there at that waist area. So look for a pull-on pant, because I really believe, first of all, it's going to be super comfortable. Nobody knows if it's pull-on if you're wearing a shirt out, right? If you're wearing a shirt in and you have the type of body that you can do that, you can also then put a belt around the outside, because that's a really great look and a very attractive look as well. But try to find a pull-on pant for your beachy pant and your resort inspired pant. Number 4, I want you, when you're looking for your tropical print, to go a little bigger than you normally would. Okay, so I mentioned before, if you're a smaller gal and big prints wouldn't be for you, it's out of proportion. So we want to stay to proportion, right? But maybe go a little bigger than you normally would, especially since we're staying a little more subtle on the color. So we're pulling in the white or the beige or the tan, right, on the pant. So if you're mixing it just like this one right here, it's a little softer in color. But so I've gone super big in print. Now I'm 5'11", so large prints look good on me. But I want to challenge you gals who've always stayed, maybe you're 5'3" or under, and you're at your ideal weight, and you think, I've always stayed pretty small in my prints. Maybe go to a medium. Those of you who might be used to wearing more medium prints, I typically say if you're between like 5'3.5", 5'7.5", 5'8", you want to stay more medium in range, maybe go a little bigger this season. And then those of you who are taller and you maybe have a larger frame, maybe go a little oversized with your tropical prints. Have a little fun with your prints. You can see the print behind me. It's a super large print as well. And so that's what I'm kind of looking for this season, just a little bigger and bolder, because I think it's a fun way to jazz up your outfits. Number 5. So let's talk about accessories. I want to challenge you to go a little brighter with your accessories this season. So if you have a floral top on or a pattern top, and hey, by the way, there are all kinds of different prints out right now. We're just really talking about the floral print, but pick one of the colors. Like for example, you could see that I've got the coral earring on here, two earrings, but I picked one of these colors up. I think it's right here, pulled it up, pop it up. And so that's a great way. If you look at this top behind me, I could absolutely pull the orange, I could pull the turquoise, I could even pull white, which is great because the background of that color is orange, of that shirt is orange. So if I wanted to pop white, I could do that. If I wanted to pop the turquoise, that's what I want you to look for. So that's a fun shopping outing. Going to the store, writing down a little bit ahead of time, going into your closet, looking at the patterns that you have, and you say, you know what, I could pull out a pop color out of this top, and I'm going to go find a yellow pair today, a turquoise pair today, and a green pair today, or whatever it is that you are going to pull out of your patterns. But go have some fun. There are lots of places that have jewelry that are not that expensive, and it's just kind of fun to play with and to see just how it pops your outfits and just really makes them a little brighter and more cheerful. While we're talking about the bold accessories, I do want you to remember that natural accessories do look very pretty as well. So if bold isn't your thing, then go for straw or woven or just really some pretty earrings that just will really, it's a very elegant way. And so maybe you have 2 pair of earrings per outfit. So if you're feeling a little more subtle one day or subdued, go for the natural. If you're going to a very elegant affair, go natural. If you're going to a more fun, a fair, going, doing something out, a fun outing, a beach outing, something like that, then go brighter. And so this way, just depending on your mood, you can pick which one you like best. And then number 6, get a straw hat. I absolutely love straw hats, especially in the summer. I think they look really cute on. And I just think that with the sun and the heat and our age, we need to make sure we stay away from the sun. We protect ourselves from the sun. You guys, I have on a self tanner that I've been using. I got back from Hawaii a couple weeks ago, and my tan, I didn't get out in the sun a lot. I always wear a hat, but I got a self tanner. I'm going to link that below so you have it. It's really good. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is so, so good. And so it's just awesome. And so I wanted to share that with you. But get a hat. Make sure that you're wearing a hat, whether you're out in the garden, whether you're at the beach, whether you're, maybe even if you're out shopping, or even if it's a bad hair day, like it's just a bad hair day, pop on a hat. Go have some fun trying on some different styles of hat and pick one that suits you and that you absolutely love, and take it everywhere that you go, because it is probably going to be one of those times you're sitting and the sun pops out and you're like, oh, need my hat. So, and it also really up levels these outfits that I just talked about. So it might just be a third look based on the accessories that I talked about. Maybe that third look, one type of different color accessories, and then maybe one day you wear a sun hat with it. And then one final thing, if you're not subscribed to this channel, will you do me that favor and subscribe? I really would appreciate it. And we can get this information out to more women who are just like you. And so make sure that you do that. And if you don't know your best colors, because we talk about colors around here all the time, go to stylebycolor.com and take the free color test that you'll find under free resources. It is a game changer when you know what colors look good on you. Until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.